stitches on my leg. After some days, I discovered that there's this one product. Please, now do we have second? Please, I need you. There's this particular product that Superlife company produced for. It is actually called part of the skincare collection, but it did a lot in my leg. After stitching, I discovered that it was there was still, I still had a lot of complications, painful pains around the legs, swollen legs, and everything. It was not healing like that. So after like 2 times dressing, I decided that I would use this. First of all, I used the hand cleanser for the hand sanitizer from Superlife with disinfect. Then I sprayed this on the. I'll send you the live link. I'm sending you the number of this really top deals for me to accept. Please collect them from this. I don't think come together. And some days it came together. It was painful because they had to bring the skin. The opening was wide. Even after they stitched it loose because I was busy trying to dress the leg and I had to use that after 2 days. I remember I said it when I was having a presentation online that I used super setting. And when I used this setting, I discovered that the healing was massive. Wow. Yes. Woo! So the healing I got from that injury was this product. Now, do you know that this product has the same ingredients that we have in SC30? It has regenerative powers. It has the ability to repair cells. It has the ability to replicate. It has the ability to bring back the skin to the normal level that it was before whatever incident you have. So if you have anything like burns, you have burns, fire burns, or skin irritation, you see people nappy rash for children, do not hesitate to recommend it. When you do, they're going to have a lot of relief from it. The Monset here has the ability to help us to develop resistance to environmental stressors, things that are stressing our skin. Every day we go out, we are exposed to what they call environmental stressors. Things that introduce what they call free radicals on our bodies and causes a lot of chemical and environmental reaction. So the only way that we can fight it is when before you leave your house, you can even spray a little all over on your hand and rub it with your cream all over your body and go. It protects you from the harmful effects of ultraviolet rays. UV rays very dangerous. It causes cancer. It causes skin irritation. But the only way you can fight it and stay healthy and go away, remove all the wrinkles and everything is when you use this product. Stand back with whatever cream that you're applying on your body. If you want to glow, want to look younger, want to look fresher, make sure you apply this product on a daily basis. Now, there's something I'm talking about. Will be a great woman just walked in. So we have a specific product I want to talk about. These are the various brands of products we have. Superlife has our special brand, stem cell product called SCC30. It is a total care product because it has generative powers, replicative powers, repairs, and is able to help us to resist harmful effects that is introduced into our bodies on a daily basis. It has several anti-ingredients. I'll talk about that. Now, we also have this product called the SCC Plus. This is a wonderful product. It detoxifies. It actually helps to keep your liver and kidney safe. Very safe for your liver and kidney. Now, for those that want to shred weight, you don't need to do too much. It can help you to keep your weight in check. Why? Because of the aloe vera content that is inside. It has aloe vera, and that aloe vera, and this chloro product that it has inside. These are actually ingredients that actually help you keep fit. It has the ability to detoxify your body system. So for people that are having a lot of toxins on a daily basis, due to the kind of eat, they have bloated stomach based on um, having gas reaction from food they ate. Some people cannot digest food. True or false? Some it take them days to really digest food. And because of that, it's difficult for them to have healthy system. Because once your system is troubled, your entire body will not be relaxed. Is that not correct? That's why when you have indigestion, you cannot sleep well. Why? Because your body is not at rest. They are fighting each other. They are trying to calm your body. Until the body relaxes, you cannot sleep. And you cannot even be relaxed to go about your day-to-day activities. Imagine waking up very tired because some people will eat late and you expect your digestive system to be functioning well. When you are sleeping, don't you know your body is supposed to be at rest? At that time, for your body to be resting and doing all the repairs, regeneration, taking out things that are not needed, that is when it works. And the time that's supposed to be doing that is not trying to digest the food that you ate. And it takes period for digestion to take place. So we have to be careful. Then we have the coffee, super coffee. I don't joke with this. This is one thing I take for my liver, steady. I take this steadily for my liver issues. And it has actually done a lot for me to cleanse and bring my liver back to normalcy. So I don't joke with this product. It does not only do what they call liver detoxification, it also helps with men that are having a lot of issues with their reproductive organs. Women having reproductive issues, it works for them. It does a lot of magic. We'll see, go back. Then we'll talk about the SIC. This is our immune booster. They say if your defense system is faulty, your entire system becomes faulty. Now, in our digestive, in the order of hierarchy, we have the cells, we have the tissues, we have the organs. Now we have the systems. Under the systems, we have about 8 of them. We have the reproductive system, we have the digestive system, we have the respiratory system, we have the circulatory system, the muscular, the skeletal. Then now talk about the nervous system and the excretory system. Without the excretory system, you cannot function. Why? Because your body needs to take out toxins on a daily basis. Now, the digestive system will help to break down the food. The excretory system will help you to take those broken down food, the excess that are not needed, out of your body. Now, if your digestive system has issues, it will be difficult to have to use the toilet, right? You'll be having constipation, you'll be having delayed toilet. Imagine somebody that doesn't go to toilet for days. Do you think the internal system will be well? It will not be fine. Because your toxins, those toxins that have been removed by your kidney, it's supposed to go out through the excretory system. Now, the kidney is part of the excretory organs. The skin takes out things. Sweat as an excretory organ. So if you don't sweat, you are killing your body. You have to sweat. Sweat is a means of taking out toxins by removing fluid from your body. You have to urinate. If you don't urinate often, you are damaging your bladder. Then, if you don't allow your liver to function properly, it will have difficulty filtering those toxins, preparing them for removal out of your body system. This is just basic biology, basic science, basic biology. It is something that we teach every day in school. So the children need to learn that while they are still in their in the primary and secondary level before they get to the university. Knowledge, they say, is power. Now, I'm going down to this product. I want to talk about 2 issues that are affecting children. I'll talk about a deficiency, not a deficiency, a disorder called dyslexia, and the other one called ADHA or ADHD. Dyslexia is a problem a disorder that affects the ability for a child to read, to spell, and to write. So if you have people among you or children, or some of them, because the problem has been there, it was not addressed while they were young, they would carry it until even adulthood. Some people cannot recognize spellings. They will see a word, they cannot recognize it. They will mix the spelling, always mixing spellings, and they will say this child is a very dull child. It is a challenge. It's not about dullness. It's about addressing, recognizing that deficiency, that disorder, and attacking it at that younger age before it becomes a full-blown problem. Now, the ADHD, the dyslexia, is actually an issue that affects a lot of people. It is spelled like this. We have dyslexia, then we have the ADHD. ADHD is called attention deficiency syndrome, or attention deficiency problem on its own. So we have ADHA, ADHS. It has to do with the cognitive function of the child. So most times, this one comes under this particular one, ADS, attention deficiency syndrome. This marker is not working well. So these are issues that affect children from birth. It's a disorder. This one is a disorder. It does not have anything to do with this problem. Dyslexia does not have anything to do with attention deficiency syndrome. Now, this particular one is when a child is very hyperactive. You see them, they can't sit in one place, very difficult, very restless. They will interrupt your discussion. Before you, as you are talking, they are talking. They will be in the midst of adults. They want to be heard. They don't listen to instruction. They are not patient enough to listen to what you are saying to them. When you have children that are always active, restless, moving about, they are not focused, they cannot sit one place for 5 minutes. It's too much for them. They cannot even, the only time they keep quiet is when they are sleeping. When they sleep, that is the only time you have peace. The moment they wake up, the peace is taken away from you. So they will be going around the house, activities. They cannot rest. They cannot pay attention. So even when you are telling them something as a parent, they are not listening to what you are saying. You are talking to yourself. And some people will say, this child is very stubborn. It's not about being stubborn. They are not understanding. They cannot process the information in their head because it's not entering. This one is different from this one. This particular one is a result of, it affects their ability to read. When they see a word, maybe you tell them to spell friend, for example, they will miss this I. You see them spelling it as friend. We have them in class. They are every day, everywhere. They can never spell correctly. No matter how you teach them, even when you spend all your time to teach them, it does not work. Their parents will be complaining. My child is not, like now that we posted results, you saw a lot of parents calling. My child did not do well. I just laughed because I recommended something for them, a procedure. There's always a procedure for children like that. Don't do after school lesson for them. Immediately they close from school. They will not get any information. You are wasting your money. Some children need to learn in a calm and quiet environment. Reserve time for them at home, on a weekend, outside of school activities. Teach them. Be loving to them. Explain. And you can even start by teaching them alphabets again, numbers, formation of words, 2-letter words, 3-letter words, 4-letter words, then how to combine it to have a sentence, to have a complete word. That way, the child will learn better. But in addition to the process we have to go through, procedure, also, there are products that you can take. There is recommendation. There is this ingredient called ginkgo biloba. Ginkgo biloba is one of the active ingredients in SNC. Now, SNC has very active, it has saffron, it has marigold inside. These are some of the active ingredients. And bee berry extract. These are some of the active ingredients in SNC, this particular product. For those that may not know it so well, this is the product we're talking about. Now, the ginkgo biloba has a way of reviving the cognitive functions of the child. It works with the lutein azaxanthin to be able to help the child to recover. When we talk about cognitive functions, we are talking about the ability to read, the ability to reason, the ability to learn a new language, the ability to understand when information is given. Have you not seen some adults, even in their age, when you tell them something, they hardly understand you? They will say, I don't understand what you're saying. They say, you break too much grammar. Madam, calm down. Even when you come down to Benin self, they will still find it difficult to understand. They'll say, I better explain this one further. How you want to explain them again? You bring it down, picking, no, they read well. You say, I don't understand. Wait it down on me. Why I don't feel read well? But you don't say no feel read well. But you still ask me, why now? And two, when some children have difficulty reading early, some children did not talk on time. True or false? Some people spoke very late. Some started making words very late. Such children will most times they suffer from issues like dyslexia. And when they suffer from the issues like dyslexia, it affects them in the long run. It is not attention deficiency problem. They can pay attention. They can sit down. They are not restless. But the truth is they cannot learn. Even if you break their head and put the book, they cannot pronounce words. They cannot write word. You say write a word. They will not spell well for you. The letter or two must be missing in that letter. So imagine them doing a spelling challenge in class. Maybe they said they should do spellings. It's part of their English language. In the process of doing the spelling, if they don't spell, will they pass? That's the problem. So how does SNC help with that challenge? SNC has ginkgo biloba. Now, ginkgo biloba is one very wonderful fruit that helps to revive the ability for a child to begin to read, to recognize words. Now, there's a research done in 2007, and they discovered they took 15 children that had dyslexia, and they started giving them 80 milligrams of ginkgo biloba. After 1 month, they brought them to the class and gave them assignments, reading assignments, spelling assignments, and reading assignments. After some time, they discovered that they were able to start reading gradually. They started by spelling. When they were able to spell, when somebody can spell, they can write? It has to start with the brain cells. They have to start reading. After spelling, they're able to do spellings, put words together. Then they started reading before they started writing within 1 month of taking ginkgo biloba. So when a child has such issues, we can confidently recommend SNC to them. SNC will go a long way to help them. SNC will gradually revive those dormancy in those areas where they have issues recognizing and reading. Areas where they cannot read, where they cannot recognize letters, they cannot recognize words, because it is a common problem in the lives of children now. It was happening when we were growing up. They will call them Olodo. Some will say, I bet school not be for me. I know if you go school again. They're now going to be learning how to do other things. But if you don't know how to read and write as a basic, can you survive in Nigeria? In the world at large, can you survive? Imagine somebody coming to apply for a job. Say, madam, please help me write my name. Someone that is almost 50 years old. You cannot write your name. You cannot write your address. You cannot even put down your phone number, because she cannot recognize them. Even when you write it on the ground, she'll say, which number be this? Number waiting be this. I say number 9. 080. I say this one na 0, this one na 8. You say I know 0. Yeah, I know 8. But this one I wait. I say na 9.